Hello everyone, it's Foreign, and welcome back to Fantasy Football Sunday. I don't know, I've always wanted to do something like that. So I just want to quick apologize if my voice sounds very hoarse. I was out partying with some friends last night, but you guys will hear more about that probably on Wednesday. And yeah, so let's get into this. So, like every week, I give my predictions and kind of an overview of what I think is going to happen this week in fantasy football and in the normal league. And so I'll just pick a few games out, and then we'll talk about what I think is going to happen just from my prior knowledge of the team. And then usually on a Monday or Tuesday, Mr. Tony Stark will post up the stats, I guess you could say, of what happened this week. So you guys can also go and check that stuff out. So if you guys didn't catch last week's recap, there will be an annotation on the screen to hop over and do that throughout this entire video. So you can hop over whenever you want. But let's get into this. Alright, so first off, I would like to talk about the Buffalo-Cleveland game. Now, I know it's not really a big matchup. They are very close in location. So I guess it could be considered a pretty decent rivalry, I guess, for more of the fans and like the people in the area. But mainly I just want to talk about it because I have a friend that's a really big Buffalo fan, and I think that I don't think that they've been playing quite as strongly as they should have been throughout the beginning of the season so far, and I think that this game is really gonna push them forward, and I think it's gonna be a blowout. I think Buffalo's gonna take it, no problem whatsoever. Another team to watch would be the Jacksonville-Indiana game. Now, Jacksonville is not a very good team at all, but Indiana has Andrew Luck, who's last week I think threw like 2 or 3 touchdown passes, threw a couple interceptions I think, but I think that he's definitely somebody to watch out for. He's a very strong quarterback, and it's unpredictable with these rookies. You know, you never know what they're going to actually do. Just like last year with Cam Newton, how he started off just absolutely dominating. Even though his team was losing every week, he was absolutely dominating the league. So it's always nice to see a rookie quarterback, you know, going out there and giving it their all, really. And most people just don't know how to play against him yet because they've never seen him play that well. Let's see here. What other games? Let's talk about Philly, Arizona. My prediction is that Philly is going to come out on top. I don't think that it's going to be a big win for Philly, but it will take out the undefeated Arizona Cardinals. So I think that they're kind of coming off of like a few pretty big victories, and I think that Philly is going to be the team that's going to slow that momentum because they're a really good team and everything, but I don't know. Philly's always just had a very strong core unit, both on offense and defense. Like, they've never been a bad team. They make mistakes, they get injured, but they've never been a bad team, you know. Their offense is extremely explosive if they can get things moving. If they can't pass deep, if it can run, they have, who is it, LaShawn McCoy, I think, in the backfield. Deshaun Jackson as their wide receiver is phenomenal. So I think that they definitely have the strength and the power and the skill to take down Arizona for the first time. And then the last game that we're going to talk about is actually the Green Bay-Seattle game. I think Green Bay is going to come out on top. Obviously, they're my home team, so I always think that they're going to win. It doesn't matter if they don't. But yeah, I think that Green Bay has a very strong offensive unit, and I think that as long as we play defense properly against Russell Wilson, I think that we can definitely come out on top on this one. From what I've seen from, watching the little bit of college football that I did when Russell Wilson was going to UW-Madison, he can definitely run the ball. So if we don't rush too hard, he's not going to have anywhere to go. He's going to be stuck in the pocket. And I think that testing his arm is going to be the better option for us than testing his legs. That's just what I think. And I think that Aaron Rodgers has such an explosive wide receiver unit in all of his receivers that if we can get some deep passes, if we can get some good man-to-man coverages on the outsides, on their cornerbacks, I think that we can definitely bring the victory in this one. It's going to suck for me because I have Seattle's defense, and I don't have any other defense, and I am going to play them, so kind of sucks for me. I might go and pick someone up before the game starts. It's 10 a.m. where I am right now, so I still have a little bit of time. But anyways, if you guys liked the video, please leave a like. On the left-hand side of the screen, you can hop over to last week's recap. And on the right-hand side of the screen, I'm going to take you over to Tough Mudder Part 1. I think that it's been getting a pretty good response, and I released Tough Mudder Part 2 the following day, and I think tomorrow I'm going to release Part 3 because it turned out to be that long. So anyways, guys, I hope that you have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.